Hello. I decided to stream. I gotta go. I want to do art. We're just listening to Disney music. Hee hee. Do I want to start with an existing body? I'll start with base. Why not? Oh shit. Tube? Isn't there like a curved tube or some sheet? Oh, I'm gonna scream. BT tube. B curve. Hello, Frozen. I am just blocking out a body right now for fun. God, my wrist is like feeling kind of weird. Am I dying? This is very stylized anatomy. I'm just doing like a little body block out for fun, and I'll probably transform it into an existing little character. Hi, Happy Pie. We have internet. Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know what's going on, but I might as well stream. I attempt to be a little bit productive today. Hmm. These things is kind of squished together. Hmm. Shit. What the fuck? Pathetic. My Creed, Goo Goo Dolls, Nickelback. Oh yeah, yeah. Good Disney stuff. Wait, you have this song and another old computer. Unplugged. Oh. Happening, man. Hi, Macy. What are you making today? I'm just blocking out a base character for a moment, and then I will talk about what I'm going to be making more specifically. I just wanted to model a character. So true, am I right? Oh my god, speaking of kind of like a similar topic, I was watching a TED Ed video today and it was about like hysteria and it was kind of insane because they were like talking about ways that people would diagnose like I don't know, hysteria, you know what I mean? Or like women being women or whatever the fuck. Um and they were like mixing what would you even call it? They're like mixing religion and science to like describe all that shit. Yeah, and I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy. That they were like, oh yes, and like Egyptians used to think that the uterus would wander around, and so that's why like women were like having issues or something like that. It's like, oh, it's because their uterus is going around looking to try and like have a child, so then they would be forced like the solution was for them to like become impregnated or like be married off and like have like forcibly impregnated or whatever you want to call it, as like, oh yeah, sure, that's the solution that we need. These women need like their wombs are crying out, they want to have a kid. And it's like, holy fuck, can you like, that's just insane that that's like that was the reality for people for like a good portion of history. Crazy. So silly. It was like one of the recent TED Talks too, what TED Eds or whatever. It was like a TED Ed specifically about hysteria, like female hysteria, and like historically. I was like, oh my god, this is actually crazy. Wouldn't it be crazy just hear like a little crab whisper her name into your ear? Like, and you just chalk it up to conscience or like your own imagination. But it's like totally a crab. It's so harsh. I'm like working on details that don't matter right now. It's like, oh, do you hear something? She's like, shakes her head no. Clearly losing his mind. He's like, I feel like I'm hearing things. Least phased woman. Me when she reads it twice. Freak. Hi, hi, hello. Foreshadowing. But she's a freak! I don't remember my forms, holy shit. Ugh, look at this shit. Nasty. No one freaks it like Gaston. That man's face is incredible. Mm. Historically, medicine was kind of hysterical. That's true. Stefan, hello. And in the way they would prescribe a bunch of cocaine and move on. Yeah, and it was just in their drinks for fun. Oh yeah, I'm a big Disney fan. Oh, look at that. That violin is so good. His breast looks silly, but I don't care right now. Oh, god damn it. Wait, Stefan, were you streaming earlier? This music is so loud. I feel like I saw that you went live earlier, but I went on a walk and on errands, so I was not around this morning. Gaston is the man? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, can I be in a spitting match with Gaston? Please. Basic human needs, a spitting match with Gaston. Painting, first month. Finishing your random stuff day. Ah. Sounds productive. Hmm. I might. Let me see. I might get some stuff real quick. Like, hmm. Maybe I haven't like categorized my shit. It's just going through all of the music that I've only selected certain music from each like movie, I guess. So it'll play some music from each musical, but not probably not every single one. Hmm. The hell is my stylus? My stylus is just gone. I probably put it in my lap and now it's like entered my like the nothing dimension. I got it. Hmm. Ugh, not serving. Am I even streaming? I am. I see. I seen early on stream that you're walking in. I don't. If you don't mind asking, is this for just? I'm just like sculpting for fun. This is. I'm not ever really gonna do anything on stream that's like very specific. Like like right now because my professional work has so much intention with like a larger scale purpose. Then when it comes to my personal work, I'm not really gonna be like super locked in for any specific like end goal. The arcane stuff that I have, I would like to, but like I'm not taking it really seriously right now because my professional work is very like demanding, I guess, of my time. Not demanding of my time, but you know what I mean. Like it, that's just how it is at work. So I would rather just like when it comes to stream stuff, I'm just doing whatever, and there's nothing like all that intentional with it other than just like I'm gonna sculpt for fun, just to sculpt. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say, like, oh, yep, here's my like portfolio piece I'm working on at the moment. If I did, then I don't know, I might not even work on that stuff on stream, so I can like actually focus. But what I do on stream now, honestly, is just like dick around and Robin Hood Disney cartoon with the fox? Line 2 songs are kind of shockingly. I thought that said schlockingly. Emo version of Gaston. You know what? I'll take that as a compliment. God, this thigh gap is something else. Ugh, what am I gonna do? Ugh, no, I went the other way. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's really fucking annoying. Serious? I had to flip it around and then mirror it. Like, I wish I had the way to, like, select the axis. Whatever. At least I did it. But it's kind of annoying having to do it that way. I was thinking I should go see Aladdin on Broadway sometime soon. I told myself I was gonna go to a musical like over the next few weeks, and I haven't yet. But I was thinking about going. My one of my friends and I are gonna go. I think this Wednesday to one of them. But it's not gonna be Aladdin. It's gonna be um, something I guess less popular. But I don't remember. She gave me some options, and I don't remember the names of them. But it'd be nice to go and see some theater. My sister wants to visit me for her birthday in May, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, you can do that for your birthday." And she was like, "Let's go. We should go to a bar." And I was like, She was like, "You know good bars, right?" And I was like, "What the fuck you think I'm doing at a bar?" Like, like, dude, you don't. It's like she doesn't know me or something. Like, of all places, of all things, I'm not gonna know shit about like bars or clubs, and that's what she wants to do, and she's here. I'm like, we can go see a musical. I'll go to a musical with you, but I don't think I'm gonna go to a bar. You want me to subject myself to like an overwhelming amount of stimulus that isn't artistic in like in an artistic way? Like, I'll do that if it's a
Welcome
musical, but like, I don't
welcome
want
to
sensory
Raccoon
overload.
City. Welcome to the stream of magic.
Panda, thank you so
Look
much
at
for the
these
raid. How are you?
wings.
How was your stream? What were you working on? So fucking weird. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna cover it up with a shirt anyways. You ain't never. Oh, yes. I grew up with the Swedish version of Disney music, especially Aladdin. In English, it's like familiar, unfamiliar song at the same time, half trippy. Yeah, it reminds me. I started listening to the Tarzan music. Um, 1 second. Uh, um, I started listening to Phil Collins's recording of the Tarzan soundtrack, since he did it in multiple languages, like sung it in the other languages. I was like, oh, I gotta listen to it because it's Phil Collins, right? And it was so cool listening to him sing that version. Jedi Leader, thank you for following. Let's see, Panda. Panda sent a message. Maybe a read and run. What the frick? What do you mean, what the fwick? Googling fast travel bars. No way. Admittedly, that's my confliction. I would like to stream more so I can get more followers as I do art, but I feel it's pretty personal pieces of work, so I don't necessarily want to show it, especially for my portfolios. I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get you there. Life's all about decisions, isn't it? That physique. How can I speak? Oh, we need Robin. I want Robin Williams back. Uh, I need a new Robin Williams. Man needs to make up the world whole again. Oh, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck. I do. It's so frustrating to like visualize detail and be like, oh my god, I can't just like manifest it immediately. End of a share moment. Am I right? Oh god, I just realized I actually do have to make like legit feet for this shit. I don't wanna. Just put in these generic feet first and then I'll make them not look like shit, I guess. Probably should rotate the knees outward just a little bit. Oh my god. Let's get smaller. I hate when shit doesn't like I can like visualize it and I hate when it just doesn't manifest itself onto my screen. You know what I mean? Like why can't it just manifest itself? Well, at least there's some feet for now. That's 100% fair. It's like I don't want to have to like like block it out, so I'll just take this and then I'll adjust from there, which I think is totally fair. I actually like sculpting feet. Pretty cool. But I like sculpting every part of the body. People just don't like it because they never do it. What's today's project? I'm sculpting your mom. Does anyone know what time zone Ratlord is in? It's 5:21. It's Eastern. I'm on Eastern time. Yeah, she's in my room right now posing for me. I didn't get some of her proportions right. Give me a second. Here. I'm just kidding. I respect all moms. Flynn Rider looks like as charring. Charming. Yeah. I saw that video about how they did like okay, what traits about this man do you like the most and why? And they had to choose hot boy. And I know like some of the men actually felt like uncomfortable during that whole process because they were like, "Oh, I don't have these traits," or like they didn't like X trait about him in this one concept versus another, and then the men would be like, "Oh wait, that's like that's what I have." Yeah, get objectified. Get objectified, nerd. Hope Twitch won't get mad at this model. Slowly snooze off. Twitch can do whatever they want. I don't care. If I get banned, I don't care. As long as it's not a perma ban. If they permanently ban me for like just a base mesh, that would be really silly. I've been working on a character that's like essentially nude, like is nude. I didn't have any like genitals sculpted in or anything, but like if this is what gets me banned and not the other thing, that would be really ridiculous. And honestly, what I feel is that Twitch isn't banning people; it's people are reporting other artists they might not like the general content of them, like their streams and stuff. So I think it's more targeted because of that, not specifically because they don't like what I'm working on. Like in terms of the content, they just don't like the general content of some other streamers because it might like be more sexual in nature or something. And they're like, well, I'm just gonna have you banned for anything because I don't like you or like the content you make off stream. That's just my theory though. And I'm just a guy. And honestly, something I was thinking about the other day is that like if you're working on something that's like not, I don't know, like a base mesh or something, and people in chat are like, oh, this is, I hope Twitch doesn't ban you. I feel like that just ends like opens up the opportunity even more because then people might be watching and be like, yeah, this should be banned. Like they may not think about it yet, and then they're like, oh wait, yeah, this could totally be bannable, and then they report the person. So I was like, maybe like if they don't think it's as appropriate or like, oh, I'm worried about it, like maybe saying stuff puts it at more at risk, even if it's not inappropriate. Do I really want to do it this way? No, I don't. Fuck. Oh my god, I deleted it. I thought I just put in hands. Oh god. Oh, I want to kill myself. Oh my god. Oh, kill me! Fuck you, ZBrush. This sucks. Oh well, I love redoing my work. I love opportunities to, like, continue practicing. Doesn't matter. Oh man, now I gotta do the knees again? Oh, fuck me. Oh well, it was so, like, lightly blocked out, it doesn't matter to me. I think it's just hot in here, and that's why I'm upset. Oh well. That violin. Other programs alternative to ZBrush? Yeah, I work in a lot of different programs. But I prefer ZBrush for sculpture. It's they better or worse? What do you mean? What do you mean they? Are you asking about sculpture specifically? Because ZBrush is the best sculpture program out there, in my opinion. It's also the industry standard, so considering I'm working in the gaming industry, like I don't understand why I would like outside of just learning a new tool for the sake of learning a new tool, there's no reason for me really, unless except for like sheer desire to learn something new, to like put points into like Blender sculpting and stuff. Like it just I have so much to learn in this program already that I'd rather just spend my time in here if I'm going to be sculpting. But if I'm going to be doing something like hard surface modeling or poly modeling, unless it's like armor and it's also just situational, I'd rather use like Blender or something. Um, and like this is just a sculpting tool, so it's like kind of hard to compare this between other programs that I use because they're all for different things. So if you refine your question a bit about what you're asking me to compare, then I can give you a better answer. 3D Coat. 3D Coat is people really like it if they're doing very stylized stuff. Substance Painter is also really good, but I know 3D Coat has like some nice tools inside of it. I wouldn't use it for sculpture per se, but texturing is its best feature. I've tried Marmoset Toolbag as well. I think that has some nice baking aspects to it. I couldn't necessarily paint in it the way that I would if I were doing like hand painted stuff, but you can still do stuff in there. And the viewer is really nice if you want to do that. But people can rip your models if they want to, if you put it on ArtStation. So it's also just they're all just programs, so it doesn't really matter what you use if it's for your personal life. You can achieve a lot of cool things in any of these programs, but I will say the stylized painting usually is preferred by like it's preferred to use Coat or Substance Painter. Ugh, I liked the other knees, but it's fine. I'm gonna continue to refine them. It doesn't really matter. It's all just light clay shapes, anyways. Oof, sorry for the flashbang. That was rough. So far, sculpting, it's ZBrush, although, yeah. But you can still do great stuff in, like, Nomad or Blender. You don't have to use ZBrush. Like, yeah, ZBrush is the best program for sculpting, but, like, you don't need it. The only time I would suggest getting ZBrush for people is if they're a student and can get, like, a license, or if they, like, want to do it professionally. or if they like have the money for it, or if they just want to learn the program. But like if you're getting into this stuff, you do not need ZBrush. Though it's a very cool program. It's just like if anyone tries to sell you that one program is like the program that you need, then like I feel like it's usually very biased. Like and I'm just speaking in terms of like personal use or whatever. Like you don't need to subscribe to any particular program. And I know that wasn't even really the question, but it does frustrate me. Like it like triggered something in me. I hate when people are like, "This is the best program, and you have to use this." It's like confusing beginners or like people who are new in this space or whatever. That like, "Oh, you have to use this." Like, no, you don't. Pay the stupid subscription. Did you know that Jim Cummings had to step in for Scarlet Angel VA to finish the song? I did not know that. What happened? Did he pass away or something? Hi, Risen. Can you control Z? No, you can't control Z. When you delete an asset in ZBrush, it's gone. Unless you have a backup. It gives a warning, but I thought I was just deleting just the other thing. But I was not deleting just that thing. Silly me. Self-inflicted pain. Oh, I love these voice actors so much. The way that they sing it feels so, like, conversational. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the Broadway intense singing and stuff, but there's something special about, like, film where they put a lot more of their, like, spoken emotion into it. Hmm. It's very stylized, like, legs super long, torso super short. I might make her legs thinner as well. Give her more of like a younger vibe. Blew out his voice. They had to bring in Jim Cummings for the rest of the song. Oh no, that sucks. I really like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Her voice actor is like, she get into it. Yeah. Man, I love historically accurate musicals. I'm so glad Disney made sure that all of the information is very accurate, not and like doesn't sacrifice the integrity of the real story for like to sell something, right? In all seriousness, though, this movie's pretty banger. I'll bend those fingers later. Uh, sure. That shit. I gotta shrink that sheet. What the fuck is that? Go away. Weird pop up. Hmm. I won't merge it. That would be silly. To agree with that as well, especially somebody who is just getting into the art of 3D in 2020. Wait, what did I say? Erm, erm, gulp. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know what I said. Forgive me. I'm not really locked in. I'm locked in, but just to the sculpt. Oh god, this music is so nutty. I've been listening to the haircut music from Mulan, which I'll actually queue up because it's just so fucking good. Add to queue. But like, I was rewatching it, scene. I was like, the people who made it are genius. Like, not the music, like the music, yes, but also like the scene where like you're looking at the engravings on like the shrine. Oh my god, so fucking good. What the what the week? This is very much like way too low on the body. Silly me. Hmm. Stylized butt doesn't have that second crease, even though I want it. Ugh, this music is so good. Like from this movie, there's this one section from the song Out There where he says like he's basically like lamenting about how like these people they can't go about their lives and he sees them like it's like he says like heedless of them if I had just one day I'd treasure every moment out there, something like that. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every second out there, every instance out there, whatever it is. But like, oh, it's just so good. And it makes, I don't know, it makes me feel like, oh yeah, I should take advantage of like the life that I have more. I should be more appreciative of the life that I have. Frollo. God, my throat is so fucking dry. I'm gonna go get some water. I ran out of water a while ago. But first, I'm gonna do a really quick thing. Shut everywhere. It's informing. Why didn't you just say like, oh, it's my baby? You know what I mean? Is it because he ugly? Like they would kill it or something? Like, oh, this baby doesn't look normal. We have to kill it. Is that what would have happened? Because that wasn't very clear. That's one thing I found to be a little silly. A monster. La baby? La monster. Wasn't Frollo actually wasn't he like a priest? But then like they changed it so that he wasn't like so there was like no religious issues. My conscience is clear. Me and my minions. Shit. God saw what I did. Twinge of fear. A twinge of cringe. Me when I'm saddled with this misshapen. What a mysterious wish. Dress and drag and do the hula. Oh yeah. If you're hungry for a hunk of fat and juicy meat, eat my buddy Pumbaa here because he has a treat. That shit. G'day, Chris. Your taste in music. Every time I come in here, I learn something new. My place that gets new songs. Oh hell yeah. That sucks. It says Maxon website. The student license are offline. Maybe you shouldn't be a broke bitch. Imagine not being able to afford every single license from every 3D program out there. Imagine. It actually really sucks, like how expensive that the programs are. And one of the biggest things I think is that it makes buying it like individually kind of tough. Like it's totally it's so much easier when you're like working for a company that actually has it um and provides it for you. But like the moment that you don't have it that way, it's like shit. Paying for it, actually paying for it is pretty shitty. Just like, don't be a broke bitch. Ever since Pokimane said that about the cookies, I've been afraid to say that about like 3D art programs. But I hope people know that I'm just goofing. What I won't know. This is how I used to sculpt with my mouse. And I actually like got some pretty solid results. Like it's not that. It's actually surprising. It was just a lot of patience. I came across my like one of my first sculpts on like Snap that I took a picture of. It's like holy fuck. Sexy millipede. I mean centipede creature. Dude, this like the hand is so it's geeking me. You never knew me. If I don't get water, I'm gonna die. I'm literally going to die. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. This is my favorite part of the song. No, I don't want to fucking upgrade. I just want to look at my shit. Alright, let's get a cute face for this bitch. Copy of Retinas for Eyes, but yeah, if I cannot use ZBrush, it's gonna collect dust. RIP. The first song of Notre Dame. I did see that about the foreshadowing, yeah. Model after mine, indeed. I'm not doing a creature sculpt. I'm here to harass the rat. Oh my god, Tiny Naki. What is this guy doing here? Mods, ban this guy. Just kidding, I would never ban you. Her smolder. Why is she so hot? Idiot! Me when I have a crush. Tiny, how was the rest of your stream? Were you feeling good about your piece? She. True. God, it feels like I don't have perspective one. Imagine getting called like a surprise from every angle. Yeah, these guys are like the biggest wingmen, if I can call them men. I think the one who just sang was like gendered as female. You have to make some compromises. We think it turned out all right. Let's go. All you heard was thick what? Wingmen. Yeah, I was thinking about that after I said that. Gargoyle freaks. I would love some gargoyle wingmen. That would be goated. Freaky gargoyle. Hmm. You had oxygen earlier? Wait, what? I had so much, I had a very large meal for dinner. I mean, lunch, breakfast thing. I made like a salmon coconut curry. And I haven't had anything since, but like, I'll eat later. But don't you worry, I made sure to eat food. But I do need to like make dinner or something like that. I'll eat when I'm dead. Oh, Mamu, thanks for subbing. But I feel like
What's this
the
subscription
months are
thing I've
passing
been
by so
doing for so
quickly.
long accidentally?
Accidentally? Like, I would never intentionally sub to you, Rat Lord. Yeah, the fact that we're already like knee deep, not knee deep, but like deep into 2025 is gross. Like I'm basically got my foot in the grave. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, shit, time is going by so quickly now, and I'm like, am I gonna be happy when I'm on my deathbed? I was thinking about that earlier too. I was walking just outside, I guess, and I was like, I ran into well, I was walking behind like an older woman who was very like hunched over, was using a walker for assistance, and someone else was also helping her walk. And I was like, shit, that's crazy because as I walk by her, I'm like, I know that in at some point in the past, maybe not even too long ago, that's how she was walking. And they say that able-bodied people don't realize what a gift it is to be mobile and not have pain. Mastoid process is where the sternocleidomastoid insert. What's the origin actually? And then I guess you can say it inserts into like the sternum and the clavicle. Nerd. Yeah. I think a lot of people know about that, considering it's like a pretty obvious, given the name sternum, clavicle, mastoid. Is a sculpt from memory or do you use a ref? I am pretty much doing it from memory, and every now and then I'll look at a picture of a woman or something. But basically during like blockout and stuff, it's called an ear actually. Yeah, during like if I start refining stuff, then I'll start using references or like get an image for like the general like visual direction I want for the piece. But during blockout and stuff, I don't always use references. Even though it's like it is recommended, I would recommend like being able to like using your references and stuff. I mostly use references early on for visual direction and style direction, I guess. And then I'll start using references later for like anatomy, fabric, and all that other stuff.
Hello, Rat Lord.
Hello. Howdy. I have a character I'm gonna model based off of like after I make this like little base body and stuff. And that is my visual direction for this. I think I'll just make this like a game ready character or something. Just for fun. What time is it? It's only 6, okay. Thank God. I was like, if it's like 9 or something, then it's over for me. Like, my life would be over. To have like done just this and like who even knows how long. It's definitely over for you, Rip. Oh no. Glad I caught you live. Oh my gosh, me when I'm a fisherman. Have you set up your will? Yeah, I will not die. Ugh, rip the profile. Rip the party. And a slutty waist. Banger movie? Oh yeah. I honestly can't wait to have a kid one day so I can like share these movies with them. I want like the joy and whimsy of like witnessing a movie like this with a child. And it would be so cool to like have a like a discussion with the kids afterwards and be like, "So what did you think about the movie?" Or like, what do you feel like you learned from this? Like, do you feel like a strong and powerful woman? Does this movie make you feel strong and empowered? I don't know if I would say that, but I think it's like an interesting point to have a discussion afterwards. Like, how did this make you feel? Experience with your niece? Oh, that's really cute. Ouch, my childhood. They're like, yeah, fuck this movie. I hate this movie. But you know what? It's like it's everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and they'll change theirs after a beating with a shoe. I mean, I won't. I mean, I'll just give them a little bit of persuasion. I would never hit a child. But it's called what is it called? Rhetoric. The word is that like what I could call it? Yeah, yeah. Let's call it rhetoric. The shoe of persuasion. Yeah, I'm gonna name the shoe something like I don't know, James or Jake or something like a name that's common. So whenever they see like that in real life, they'll have trauma or something. Like, hi, welcome to your first day at work, or like, welcome to high school. Your desk partner is Jake, and they're like, oh my god, no, what do you mean? They have like, I'm just kidding. I probably shouldn't joke about that. Of This is healthy, of course. I found it interesting. I was watching a video about like good parenting and stuff, and it was like, what is good parenting and like what are like some bad techniques that people use? And they said that one of them was actually like comparing their situation to less unfortunate, like more unfortunate situations other people are in. Like, oh, you should eat your food because there are children out there starving who don't have it. It's like that's actually a bad parenting technique. And I was like, that's interesting because I've had people say that to me as a kid. They're like, that's actually not good. It's not a good thing to say to children. It's like interesting. It's also I personally don't think it's very good to like tell kids that they need to eat something because I think that just kind of like teaches bad eating habits and like can to help like contribute to developing an eating disorder. But that's besides the point. So I wouldn't tell a kid that in the first place. But hmm, interesting. Large brow, smaller cheek. Hmm. Oh, the violins are so good. You have persuasion, but instead of what you think, it's tied to a string. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like a pendulum. That would be actually pretty funny. Pendulum. Guys, let's just think about hose. Don't think about how we're gonna die. Think about hose. God, imagine going to war and like the idea of getting a woman after is like what's keeping you going. But like I know it's a silly moment, but like instead of actually having someone back at home for you who's waiting, like that would be kind of crazy. I mean, the fear of your loved ones having to endure what you're enduring or like a terrible future, I'm sure, is like one of the biggest reasons why soldiers will fight on. But it's like not even having that as motivation is kind of tough. I guess we can increase the resolution. Duplicate. Solo. Party. Passive. Now I can delete you if I want to. Be gone, old head. Delete. Yes. I'm gonna save my file. God, this movie's so good. Like, the music is fire. I miss 2D animation films like this. Ah! I love refining faces. So much fun. It definitely looks unique. Yeah, Phil Collins is so nutty. I like how at the end of the song they do find the girl with fighting for. Yeah. Yeah, that's so yeah, the like the village. Oh. Yeah, and then don't they that's when Shang finds out that his father's dead. Yeah, there's a lot of 3D combined with it. Like they do simulations of a bunch of smaller like the Huns going over the thing. But I miss the style especially. Like wasn't Princess and the Frog one of the last iterations of a film in that style, films in those style? And like the vines were 3D and stuff like that in Tarzan. I've seen the BTS. Give me a girl with only one hand. My parents love this, especially my mom. She would sing this song often. I think maybe in a way it like touched my mom a bit because of like the nature of adopting a child. Save. Yeah. My mom was one of those like, I like Sound of Music. I will sing Sound of Music for you type moms. And she also, I think she and my dad were both like, my dad was like vice president of a thing, a bank, and my mom was working alongside him. I think she was also vice president or something like that. But she gave up her career so she could take care of my sister and well me and then my sister when my parents adopted my sister. But like she would like read books to us. Like she went through I think all the Hobbit and like the Harry Potter books and everything. So it's like something that I hope to have with kids one day. If and when I have kids, is to be able to like read to them. And plus, there's also so many studies that prove that like reading to children is such a powerful thing, because kids want to do what the parents are doing. So like reading to kids and like just educating them outside of school, like when they get home as well, is so valuable. So hopefully, I'll have like the time for all that kind of stuff and like sharing music and art with them. And that will be pretty poggers, I think. I hope my kids are funny. If my kids aren't funny, I'm gonna reabsorb them until I can try again. Kids, you're free to be your own person, and I'm just gonna be happy that you are who you are. But if you're not funny, it's over. You can't make mommy chuckle? I don't want it. Ew, what the fuck? No dinner until you make a good joke. Sorry, kiddo. That was a bad one. Out to the lawn for you to sleep. God, I haven't made like a base mesh in a hot minute. Oh, I love like standard A pose character. So nice after like always attempting to do posed shit. And also not having to do realistic anatomy. Fuck, let's go. I'm so tired of skin folds and wrinkles. But it's also so much fun to do realistic stuff. It's just like I can get stuff out faster this way because I'm not having to like scrutinize over the details of realism or like even stylized realism is like so much for my small little baby sculptor brain. I'm just a little guy who hasn't been doing this all that long, so. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go to the restroom. Insane was just talking to my friend about this song. Oh, it's so good. 2 hours of Russell Peters. Oh my god, it's only been 2 hours? Okay. You know what? I'm not mad for like this in 2 hours. I could be doing more, but it's not bad. I will not complain. Especially for getting ahead, like at least decent. The moment when everyone wished you could combine. Oh yeah, and not make it look cringe. Okay. I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. I'll be right back. I'm so back, and I have a Go-Gurt, but not Go-Gurt. Locked in. Honestly, like, but I'm still working on talking to you. It's not like I'm gonna be magically speed up 10 times. Uh, I don't know if they sell them anymore, but Trader Joe's has like an equivalent.
Rat patootie.
Wobbin? Thanks for following. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced that severely. I probably did. Wobbin? Like Robin, but Wobbin? I don't know. But hide the shame. Wow, this song is so tragic. Uh, hold on. How big is this? I like watched a video about like trends, like beauty trends or something that people were like making up and making people feel bad about themselves and their bodies. And one of them was like the double lip line. And I was like, that's interesting that people don't like it, where like the line of your lip and the color of your lip don't match up. And I was like, I oftentimes will like add that into my artwork. And I was like, how is that something that people don't like? It's just variation and it's interesting. Yeah, I didn't eat either. I think it's kind of silly. Oh, I love when horns do that. Think of it like a piping bag of wait, what? Oh, yeah, the Go-Gurt. Gamer dent? What does that mean? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, the song is so cute. I added a few like overtures just a moment ago, so we'll listen to some juicy overtures. Honestly, in this movie, it's crazy that the guy's like the main guy's girlfriend didn't like absolutely dip after he's like, listen, I found this woman on the side of the road at night and she needed a home. It's like she needed somewhere to stay. I would have been so sus. I would have been like, what do you mean? Why is this woman in the apartment? And why is she just in a towel? And why is she on top of you? Overtures? Oh, yeah. I love a good overture. Phantom of the Opera. Yeah. I've been listening to the overture for it recently. It's so nutty. From the first two notes, yeah. I really wish it were back on stage because I would have loved to see it while I'm living here in New York. Same with Cats. I would love to see Cats. Whoops. Oh god, his like guttural growl type. It's so good. When he says and. Oh. Oh, the violins are so good. Cottontails cover this? Yeah. She's a mutual. She does a really good job with it. It's the more metal version. And I like the more English pronunciation, or like American pronunciation of everything. I've got it liked on Spotify. It's pretty good. I like that she didn't try to make it sound like uh the original, like they put their own spin on it. What in the what the Sigma? Oh, no wonder. I was like, why does it look like there's a line there? It's because there was. feels silly. What the freak? This close to doing just a click and drag. I'm stroking. But I mean, oh, whoops. Okay, this is just like an overture type song. Well, piece rather, not a song. God, these look like the eyes from, what are they called? Those like death rot creatures from Dark Souls. The little like lizard guys who infect you with that thing, and then you die immediately once it builds up. I forgot what it's called. They basically kill you. How to Train Your Dragon? Like this music? Yeah, I can see that. I love This Is Berk. Are you excited for the live action that's coming out? Ugh, ew. That's gross. I know there's like a... It's like one of these here. That would be really good. I think it's like, oh, soft plastic maybe? That's like really good for eyes. Or I could just do like a custom one. If I really wanted like a shiny eye. To get like the reflection on there. Yeesh. Good plankton in. Oh, I love this part so much. God, that looks so terrifying. I think I need to like pull this back. And pull that forward. Oh, actually, you know what would make it so much better? Is if she had like eyelashes or some shit. That would probably help out a lot with selling what I'm trying to do. Trying to sell. Also, that part kind of reminds me of that one, like the dance scene from West Side Story. It's like Like we're at the gym and you just hear Tony sing Maria. And then they start dancing together and you hear this like very light flute type piece. Let's save it real quick. Let me turn on my reference because I'm actually like doing shit now. This was for hips and stuff, not the style I'm going for. I should honestly like reference maybe like Overwatch stuff. Actually, no, I kind of want it to be slightly more detailed than that. I still want like rendered hair. But I'm not doing an exact copy of this. I don't want it to look exactly like that. I'm kind of taking my own interpretation of it. This, it's called Sweet from Mulan. I'll link it. To explore Burke. Oh, there's gonna be a theme park? That's pretty cool. I don't want it to be in the style of Marvel Rivals though. Like I'm not gonna make it as painterly, I don't think. But Marvel Rivals is stunning. I uninstalled Overwatch. I've had that game for so long, and it was like the game that I would play when I just needed a game to play, and now it's gone. I'm gonna. Oh wait. Ah, there we go. I love crediting artists.
Rat patootie.
Now, how do I want to do this hair? If I want to make it like a game ready thing, I feel like I'd rather just like block it out in Blender and then like retopo if I need to. Let's save it. Have you ever thought about either trying out rigging or hiring a rigger to make your models animatable? I'll learn it at some point just so because it'll like better inform my modeling, but I'll learn it one day. I know a bit about it, but I just haven't done the whole process entirely. Rip Overwatch. Ethan, thank you for following. Make it as accurate as possible. Interesting, interesting. Hmm. I'd imagine things like like the face and the hands are typically the most important parts because that's what we look at the most. Like as consumers of said content. Oh my god, this song is one of my favorite songs like of all time. Of like, yeah, if I had like a list of maybe 100 to 200 songs, it would definitely be on there. But this song is so beautiful, so tragic. Feeling and enjoying the vibes. Thanks. I know I almost didn't stream today, but then I was like, because I didn't really want to work on anything that I had going on. I was like, you know what? I'll just do like a basic base mesh and like start modeling out this character. Something that I haven't done in a long time, which is like just doing a basic base mesh because I've just been working off of pose. I've been doing pose stuff, and I've been doing like, yeah, pretty much not that pose stuff, and then at work I made a base mesh for my models, and we have to use base meshes for the sake of being able to use the same rigs and stuff. So then I'll like I'm basically just modeling clothing and hair, which is fun, but this is definitely like significantly easier to just do like a pose character. So it makes my brain a little bit happier to do something that's more straightforward than like something super posed, and it's basically just like comfort zone sculpture for me, which is something I needed or I was gonna go crazy. Um, you know what's interesting is having so many piercings. It helped me understand the anatomy of the ear so much more like easily. It's like, oh, this is called the tragus. That's literally where the tragus piercing goes. You know what I mean? Like, and lobe is easy, right? Like you pierce your lobes. It's a lobe piercing, or like your conch, or like your helix and stuff. It's like, oh my god, wow! It's really just named off the parts of the ear. Like the piercings are specifically nothing unique. Whoops. Let's turn on back face masking for that. I was watching some like animation tests for and like the back, like original like hand drawn animations for this movie. Oh, they're so good. I'll fix that later. I need to reference the back of an ear for this. I don't remember the perfect shapes. Not sure what this like. There's piercings here that you can have. It'll go like a piercing will go here. It's called a rook if it goes to the back, and then it's a false rook if it enters here and exits there. So I'm not quite sure what that spot on the ear is called. Like that middle part of the Y shape. Hello, Nat. Texturing is so important for like all this shit. It's kind of crazy. After starting like doing texturing and stuff and cancel. It like really does emphasize how important it is to texture properly because you can make or break a piece like a model with bad textures, well, with textures. But like a bad model, you can still like salvage it with good texturing. It's not my style. Wait, this is information on the Isle of Burke coming Universal this year. Got that ear look like wait. Like an ear quick? Oh, you got the ear to look like an ear quick. Oh, thank you. Whoa. This Isle of Burke shit is gonna be crazy cool. Man, I haven't been to Disney in a long time. I also wanted to sculpt this. I was debating between these two concepts. This one here and this one here. And then I chose this one because I was like, I kind of want to do like the armor and stuff. And it's like honestly simpler shapes. This is a lot more fabric. So I mean, they both have fabric, but I thought that the flatter shapes here would be fun to try out. It's not Disney, it's Universal. Oh, it's not the same? Like, I thought Disney and Universal were under the same hat. Like, I thought they were like technically all the same. They're two separate entities? Huh. Well, the more you know. That makes sense because the DreamWorks is How to Train Your Dragon is DreamWorks, isn't it? I should have connected the dots there. Is DreamWorks under Universal? Oh dear Rab. Yeah. A plugin. X export. Visible export. Apply. Hmm. Why can't the honey be the one with the dough, huh? Women didn't have money back then, IG. Hmm. Topology there needs, or like the volume there needs a little bit of adjustment. But we can do that later. What the freak? Oh, I guess it was masked. Okay, now I will export it. See, plugin, export, visible. Yes, please. Can't wait for the finished. Finished? What do you think I am? Good one, good one. Pay for sure is limited? What is that? What do you mean by that? What? I love this song, by the way. Oh my god, the horns is so good. What do you think there's no Marvel things in Disney World because Universal? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to all that shit. I'm looking through my. I'm trying to import my shit right now. Why are you so small? Sure. Cancel. Using a rough interesting. Gosh, you know, I sometimes wish I were locked in with hair and ZBrush, but man, curves are just so nutty. Ugh. What the fuck? No way. Nvidia? Are you kidding me? A shortcut to use you is not gonna be Alt Z. I was like trying to go into transparent mode. I'm like, no way, I'm constantly getting this notification from Nvidia. Oh shit, please don't crash. It's just gonna take a second to render out. See you later, Tiny. I go live early tomorrow. I will try. Bittersweet, thank for following. Don't get it, and Liddy worked at making IP for theme parks. How bizarre. Money, money, money. Honestly, what if I just kept it? You know what I mean? French brothers, a rich little boy. Ugh, turn that shit on. My plan was actually to make this like a game ready kind of character. And if I do that, I'm contemplating how I want to do the hair. Probably the way I'm doing it now with curves and then like that turn into mesh. And then some cards. Same way that like Marvel Rivals does their hair. Ew, not the square tool. Square select. Ick. We don't use that here. Might as well make her hat. Or maybe 2 or 3. 32 is quite the value. Oh no, yes. Get rid of that. Interesting hat. Uh, honestly feel like I need to increase the angle. Yeah, that's probably better. Have you guys seen the movie The Descendants? Because I saw the musical because my sister did like tech audio for it at the school she went to. And the musical itself was actually pretty fire, but I was told that the movie was not good. Or that like the movie is not as good as the musical. Which is an interesting thing to hear. What is that? Ooh, interesting. Oh, the violins in this are so good. One of my favorite things about this song is just like the violins. Oof. It appears I fucked up. No, not the... Ew. But I switched to this. Maybe I was just like, because it's on curves or something. Why is square selection stable? I don't know. It should be Lasso. Answer to Monster High dolls? I think so. But I honestly don't know too much about, like, Monster High. Why does it do that? Sure, sure. Honestly, these men are so supportive of one another. It's so sweet. Like, they all know each other's hobbies. Isn't that so cute? This music is getting a little silly. Unicorns, yeah. Pause for a moment. I want to listen to this one song. Oh god, I'm going through my liked music. Nope. We are going to go through a different playlist. I want to listen to this. Shit. Shrek the Musical, let's go. High School Musical 3 honestly has such great music. Okay, okay. I just queued up a few songs that I really wanted to listen. I needed. Wasn't a want. It was a need. Looks like this is asymmetrical, which is pretty fucking sick. This song is so gorgeous. This song itself has warped my perception of love and what it should be. It's just so beautiful. It always reminds me to stop making excuses and get to work. Dude, I was slacking earlier today, so don't feel bad. I was not locked in. But the promise of gaming with my friends later tonight keeps me locked in with doing my art. Because I get a treat of hanging with my friends later. But doing artwork is also a treat. I am privileged to be able to do this. Not just for fun, but also as a living. Mhm. Not the individual origins. Medium point. Oh, this song from Shrek is so fucking good. Salt and sea. Yes, beach. No, Shrek. No. Lock in. Yeah. Gonna be Shrek 5. Yeah, I was told about Shrek 5, but it's not happened yet. Holding out for a hero. Yeah. Yeah, that shit is fire. Shrek, like, Forever After was something else. Hold on a second. Yeah? Hello, my roommate is doing internet things in my room in a moment, but I will just keep working.
Okay. I got it plugged in now, and I'll let you know when it starts flashing. I'll let you know as well. Here it is. Send that signal over.
What's up? I am just modeling fun things. I love modeling. I love art.
Right, and it's not going from blue.
How are you doing? What are you guys up to? Are you guys doing artwork at all? I have coding homework. Let's go. Enjoy your homework. I hope it's something that you're enjoying. Oh god, she has a chin thing. Didn't even notice. Yes. I don't think this is symmetrical, so it'd be interesting to figure this out. Oh, I queued up some High School Musical music. It's from High School Musical 3. This song is so good. I love that emote's so cute. Rocky Horror. Yeah, okay, shadow casting. So, I was talking about this with some friends, and like, I know Rocky Horror is kind of like very popular within the LGBTQ community just because of the subject matter. I think it was like it's part of the culture and everything. You know what I mean? I'd feel weird about talking about it because I don't know if I can like properly talk about it. But like I'll talk to some people who have like who like some close friends of mine who are maybe like trans or something, or they're like yeah, like they're just part of the LGBT community, and they'll tell me like they've never seen the movie or like gone to a shadow casting before, and it kind of surprises me like how many of my close friends who haven't seen it, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, we have to go. But it's kind of surprising because I feel like, you know, I'm at an age where like it's really popular to go see it when you're in college. Um especially like at the one of the colleges near me, like their art school is very, very, very like progressive, and they always have that there and like very accepting of the LGBTQ community. And so even people who go there and they tell me that they haven't seen it yet, and I'm like, how is that possible? That they'll have like a shadow cast there like every Halloween. Like that is the community who is would be like super into it, and then like them as a college, and then they haven't gone. I'm like, what? My friends and I went to a shadow casting when we were in college, and we like dressed up as the characters. It was a lot of fun. But I'm trying to find a group of people to go with again and see if I can convince like a guy to dress up as Rocky or like Frankenfurter. That would be amazing. My dream is to have a group of people who are interested in dressing up like the um what's it called? The Rose Tent My World outfits. I think that'd be pretty sick. With the corsets and stuff. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm trying to convince some of my friends from my high school friend group to go and then dress up like that.
Rat patootie.
Um, Hazelith? Thank you for following. Hello. This just needs to be like filler here. We're filling in the area. Hmm. Hmm. Writing that little lip there would be pretty nutty. I'm doing it this way just because it'll be easier to close back up later. Interesting. I think it's been almost 10 years since I went to a Shadow Castle. 10 years, whoa. One Piece was your awakening? Ivankov? Wait. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What a diva. I love that. Have you seen all of One Piece? Wait, I was also told by my coworkers recently that One Piece is kind of like going crazy right now. Like some of the most recent chapters, but I haven't I got up to like chapter 900 something or other with like Sanji and there was stuff going on with Sanji basically. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to spoil anything. Um but I'd caught up with the manga back when I was in high school, and I was like, well, I don't know if I have the time to like or have the patience to like keep up with the manga. I only got one life to live, yo. Damn, throwback. Yeah, you got into League. Oh God, it's over. League and One Piece. Bring these ears more forward. Nah, maybe, but I'll do that in ZBrush. Are you really gonna tolerate Frozen music? Just kidding, I love Frozen. I do want to pull some of this forward. Ugh, I want to like just fill it in with stuff. It feels so empty in there. Oof, it's not its own entity anymore, so you can't do that shit. How sad. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Ah, dear heavens. One thing I don't know what I want to do yet is with the other side of the hair. I guess I'll just like no. I want to listen to the Moana soundtrack. Kind of a banger. I was told Moana 2 is actually kind of disappointing. The musical for Frozen. The musical? Like the on ice or something? Like what do you mean? Or you just mean like the music in general? Ichigo? Disappointing as well. Oh, the live theater performance. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, kind of a bummer to hear about Moana. Because I think that the original was so good. At least I very much enjoyed it, and the music was so good. Am I a big fan of seeing Dwayne Johnson in every single film and just basically playing himself? Meh. He's not a bad guy. I actually, and I liked his role in Moana, but it is interesting seeing so much Dwayne Johnson. Dang, So Here I'll Stay is such a sad line. She's like essentially resigning herself. I really like the Japanese version of this song. I don't know how I feel about doing it this way. This is such a great song. Oh no, it's the song. Love her hair. Oh, thanks. We are trying to I'm figuring it out. Trying to figure out like the flow of everything.
Rat patootie.
Because it's a little awkward right now. Hmm. Okay. He has a little bit of an issue. Price, hello. What are you doing?